It's now time for the Rebirth Sports full game recap. We go all the way back to April the 8th of the year 2023 when the Nashville Predators were in Winnipeg to take on the Jets for one of the biggest games of the season. John Hines deployed his lines in the following way. Sanford, Glass, and Tomasino make up your first line. Sherwood, Novak, and Evangelista the second line. Trenton, Sisson, and Asplund make up the third line. And Afanasyev and Jankowski McCarron are your fourth line. Defensive pairings are as follows. McDonough and Fabro, Barry and Livingstone, Stastny and Foote. UC Saros, of course, gets the start net in this pivotal game for the Nashville Predators. We are 1:09 into the first period. Hellebuck's coming out with a save on Glass. It's the first shot on goal of the game for either team. At 1:20 of the first period, Glass is off the box, 2 minutes for tripping. Should have been called holding, but it's 2 minutes regardless. Saros comes up with a save on Dubois. Strong pressure by Winnipeg, but only one shot on net overall. 3:45 into the first period. Hellebuck comes up with a save on Tomasino. 7:44 the first. DeMello's off the box. 2 minutes for boarding on Sanford. It was nasty looking. You can tell by the reaction. DeMello clearly had no intent there, but still a penalty. Hellebuck comes up with a save on Trenton. 4 total saves. It was good zone time for the Nashville Predators over the course of that power play, but Hellebuck was able to stand tall. At 12:19 of the first period, Saros comes up with a save on Nino Niederreiter. 12:47 of the first. Nashville, too many men on the ice. Bench minor. Scheifele hits the iron. The rebound is missed. Wide open net there for the Winnipeg Jets. They could not convert. Saros comes up with another save on Ehlers, and that would do it for the Winnipeg power play. 16:46 of the first period. Saros comes up with a save on Morrissey. We hit the end of the first period, and Nashville is out shooting the Winnipeg Jets 8-7. We are 2:28 into the second period. UC Saros coming in with save on Nino Niederreiter from the slot off of the rush. 6:44. Another save on Nino Niederreiter. 8:19 of the second period. Saros a save on Dubois. 9:04. Ehlers hits the goalpost. And at this point, halfway through the period, Winnipeg is just buzzing. Nashville desperately needing the TV timeout. They get the TV timeout, but it doesn't do anything to alleviate the pressure or the stress, because immediately after the TV timeout at 10:36 of the second, Saros comes up with a save on DeMello. 13:15. Mattalainen's shot is stopped by Saros, but at 15:06, Winnipeg is finally able to penetrate that wall with Scheifele's 40th goal of the season. It was a wrist shot from the slot. It goes off of the glove of Saros and trickles over the goal line into the net. That comes to the 15:06 mark of the second period, putting Winnipeg ahead 1-0, and the Jets have the ice just completely tilted. They're dominating in every facet of the game at this point, and frankly, the Nashville Predators were completely worn down, run down, and out of gas by the time Scheifele went ahead and fired this wrist shot into the net. 15:36 of the second period. Sissons off the box, 2 minutes for tripping. UC Saros is about to put up some significant work. First, a save on Dubois, then Scheifele would hit the post, but then Saros back to work with another save on Scheifele, and the puck is put in after the whistle. It was reviewed, no goal. It was more of intent to whistle than after the whistle once you got to see the replay and hear the audio, but nonetheless, it's taken off of the board, so we go back to work, and Saros comes up with another save on Ehlers before the end of that power play for the Winnipeg Jets. At 18:51 of the second period, UC Saros comes with a save on DeMello, kicking out the leg and giving away a big rebound, but out of dangerous area. We hit the end of the second period, and for the Nashville Predators, it was saved by the bell type scenario here. Winnipeg out shooting Nashville for the game 27-13. So Winnipeg picks up 20 shots on goal in the period, while the Nashville Predators only pick up 5. But this is the stat that tells you just how dominant Winnipeg was in the period. The shot attempts were 43-7 in favor of the Winnipeg Jets. I'll say that again, 43-7 in favor of the Winnipeg Jets in the second period. 1:14 into the third period. Saros is back to work already, coming with a save on Dubois. The intermission did not seem to rejuvenate or revitalize the Nashville Predators. 1:36 of the third period. Pionk puts his 10th goal of the season in, giving Winnipeg a 2-0 lead. It was Glass colliding with Saros, who was well out of his net, trying to be aggressive. It led to an easy finish for the Winnipeg Jets, and they hold a 2-0 lead. 3:58 of the third period. Saros comes with a save on Ehlers. 5:33. Saros a save on Stenlund at 7:05. Hellebuck has to go to work, coming up with a save on Luke Evangelista. 11:40. Hellebuck comes with another save on Fabro. 14:30. Glass hits the crossbar. The Predators' best opportunity of the third period to make a game of this in 1952 with the extra attack run. Hellebuck comes with a save on Glass at close range. Glass continues to jam away. That leads to a large scrum. The Preds continue fighting all the way up to the very, very final seconds of this game against against the Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg secures the victory on home ice in a pivotal game in the playoff race. 2-0 over the Nashville Predators. They outshoot the Preds 38-28, and the Nashville Predators, frankly, were beaten from start to finish in this game. The Preds fought hard, and they competed, and they never gave up, and they never quit, but they were frankly beaten and dominated from one end of the ice to the other, and Hellebuck gets the shutout in this game. An incredible goaltending matchup, Hellebuck and Saros in this game. Saros was otherworldly for the majority of this game. The Nashville Predators in front of him just could not stand up to the task that was asked of them tonight in Winnipeg. So Winnipeg secures the victory and gets closer to possibly securing that final spot in the Western Conference playoff. That's going to do it for the Rebirth Sports full game recap. We've got analysis, we've got stats, we've got the box score opinions, and so much more coming up right here on the Renegades of Puck podcast.